Who would
Lettuce
like
and
to?
bacon?
Yeah, lettuce and bacon. Let us begin. Who would like to give me the summation of last time
Last time
on Dragon
we,
Ball Z?
yes.
Wait, didn't you do last
Okay.
time last time? No.
Oh, you're right. I did. Someone else has to do it.
You got notes.
Where are your notes?
I don't take
Um,
them in this game.
Oh,
To be
I
fair,
see
I
most of
how
made
it
them
other
are
people
for
is.
do
like
it. I take
names and
I
friends.
take notes in almost every game I'm in. Like
Except for the one that needs
exhaustive
testing.
notes.
um,
I take system notes in this game. Somebody else can do the game notes for
There's
a
nothing
change.
sus about this game.
um, I never take notes, so ha. But what happened last time is
Excuse me, sorry.
after learning about the nightmare in this uh, situationship we're in, we all headed to the place with the creepy bear for pizza. God,
Billy Bob's.
I forgot about the creepy bear. We went,
Showbiz.
whatever. Um, and then we got into a musical fight about how basketball versus choir
I actually
uh,
forgot about the musical fight. That's great.
is the main thing I remember. And I managed to crush it. And then we circled back to the school to look for the nightmare. Kevin followed us. He found out where a thing in the gallery is real and had a whole existential crisis. Alarms went off. We fled from the police. We got on the bus. Kevin's face disappeared, and that's about it.
Kevin, when we got back to the house when it was bedtime, the figure that was Kevin was like staring into our mirror instead of getting into bed, which is also very strange.
Certainly a thing to be concerned about. I believe Kevin's last commentary was cut off as he was asking you all to not let him, and then vanished. You went to bed having discovered that the model that was Kevin is staring off into a mirror. Um, Morning comes along, as it does even in this dream, and the bus will come up from the ocean as it did before, dripping water, open up, and various people can get inside and sit in their neat little rows like alternating meeples.
um,
Except that meeples are cute and not creepy.
Arguable, but yeah.
um, as we're getting ready to get on the bus, I'll kind of turn to everyone and say, I say we ditch class today and go look for the nightmare.
Okay. Well, weren't we going to weren't we going to just like make an appointment with the what's he? The administrator, the principal, the dude in
The
charge?
counselor? Oh, the
Yeah,
principal.
that dude. Maybe. Either way.
Were we?
I believe there was some talk of doing that in order to get you inside the building, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Right, let's do that. If the nightmare is somewhere in the school, it's probably there.
You get to, you're driving down toward downtown, or rather toward midtown where the school is. The bus is moving along at its regular pace, and there is not but silence around you as these little mannequins are kind of just sort of rocking back and forth with the turbulence of the vehicle, with this notion at the wheel at the front. Um, and then, God, I'm coughing a lot. This is probably because of the coffee. Um, I actually didn't mean to make that joke. So the all of a sudden, you feel a hand on your shoulder, just like a sudden seize from behind. I'm gonna say Fidelity feels this.
I look.
There is
Okay, first I look the direction of the opposite shoulder.
nice.
Mm.
And if there's nobody there, then I look the right way.
As you're turning, conversation has begun in the bus. Just general chatter, as though suddenly kind of became animated. You look back and see familiar faces. You see the friend that you had made previously from the board game camp. John, summeth up your notes. The one that is Jessica. You see the new friend from the choir that you had made, Evelyn. Believe she had a name as well. Probably.
Yeah. She was the girl who was quote unquote sick.
No,
And then
she's not there. This is a
Okay.
friend that you had talked to about her. That one
Okay,
was
okay.
named Amanda. I remember that much.
Yes.
But there was another like friend that you had made there.
Right.
And there's just various faces that you recognize, but the person who has seized your arm is Kevin. And there is, as opposed to all the joviality kind of around him of the kind of general bus crowd, he is looking a little petrified. There is a kind of combination of determined and terrified that is on his face.
It's like, what's up?
He sort of blinks a little bit and then lets go. And then kind of sits back for a second like he's trying to catch his bearings. And goes, nothing. What are you looking at?
Like, I don't know. You're feeling up my arm.
Whatever, man. And then he just kind of like stops for a second. It's a rather nonchalant reaction for him. Now, granted, you haven't actually known him for all that long chronologically, but based on your interactions so far, he's usually a little more boisterous than that.
Yeah.
He looks a little disoriented, or very disoriented, to the point that even Jessica next to him is kind of being like head tilty a little bit. She otherwise seems fine. And the buses will arrive at the school. Not long after, Jean-Luc will meet you at the front.
Yeah.
I
I'll
meet him
hurry
with
to
a
him.
headlock and a noogie. It's like, what's up, little dude?
And do you get the chance to, or is Ambrose first there with a protective shield and a blanket?
I don't think I would give him a shield and a blanket, but I would go over to him and try to be first.
You are able to slip in under the otherwise ungangly grasp of the larger person. Their dual hugs are given,
Okay.
which kind of gets you squished, which is an interesting experience. He goes, "Hi everyone. Are you doing all right?" And he's kind of looking over to the side, and there are like several police cars that are just kind of at the front of the school. Just a surprising amount of law enforcement during an era where there were no police at schools.
It's like, I'll step back and let Ambrose field this.
Like, yes, we are fine. And then he will lower his voice and like whisper into Jean-Luc's ear, like, we broke into the school last night. The door was very loud.
Didn't I tell you not to break into the school?
I don't remember.
I think you did. I think it was like a last comment or something. Don't do anything rash like break into the school.
Ambrose might be lying.
Okay. He's like, I mean, you didn't get caught, right?
Right. Just the door made noise.
He kind of looks over and goes, "Did you find anything?"
No, we left when the door made noise.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess is there anything to even find?
A nightmare.
He kind of blinks a little bit. Was he there when you discussed this? I can't remember.
I think so, because we were all at the Showbiz Pizza together.
Right. Yes. Okay. He goes, "Yeah, all right. I mean, I get that, but maybe not in the middle of the night. That's when nightmares happen."
Yeah, that's why we gotta get him then.
He doesn't seem to be able to refute that logic. He actually has to stop for a second and be like, "Wait, but if we're in a dream, does that mean that like there's a little bit of a kind of confusion that passes through his eyes." Um, Fidelity, as you're kind of walking around, uh, did you all kick the gate? You all jumped the gate. I don't think anybody actually broke a thing, did they?
We didn't
No.
do any damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I flew over and everyone else jumped or climbed.
Yeah.
Kevin, who got off after you and had proceeded to go to his first period class, has stopped and is staring at the gate uh, that you all jumped over and giving glances back and forth to the front of the school where the police cars are.
I'm gonna walk up next to him, just be like, "Hey, dude, what's up?"
He kind of blinks and looks over toward the school, toward the police cars, um, and like takes a couple steps over there, just trying to get like a better angle on it. Can see that they're all just kind of like crowded around the door. Some of them are kind of looking at the door. There's a general conversation with a couple higher level school authorities that you haven't actually personally interacted with, but it's probably like assistant principal or something like that. And he looks back at you uh, and says, "It happened, right?"
Yes.
It's like,
If
yeah.
what you are referencing is what I think you are referencing, then yes, it did.
He kind of breathes out low and goes, "Thank fuck." I thought I lost it there for a second. I mean, I still don't know what I'm looking at, but that would have been really confusing.
It's like, were you afraid you had like a dream where you were super attracted to a hot deer version of me?
He goes, "Listen, I don't have time for those feelings right now. One crisis at a time." Wait, what? And he kind of like punches you in the head, or not in the head, but like in the what? He just like punches you in the head. No, he like punches you in the shoulder, and then he backs off a little bit and holds his hand and goes, "Don't hit me back, you horse." Uh, and then he points over to Jean-Luc and says, "You, diminutive child." And then he like curls his finger this way. To which Jean-Luc will kind of cautiously step forward, and he sort of like bends down and goes, "I hear that you have a way out of here." And Jean-Luc's like, I mean, I guess it doesn't work on them." Uh, uh, and he goes, "No, no, 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 no. Does it work on me?" And he's kind of looking around at the rest of you, as if trying to get some kind of input on this.
And I'll be like, I do not know, but I mean, it can't hurt to try. The worst
Like,
thing that happens is what happened to me, which is you go in and there's a big basin you can take a bath in.
There's a bath?
I was told not to use it because it is a toilet, but
Fuck, you are a bee.
Sometimes just a B minus.
Uh,
eh,
um, uh, he'll look back over at Fidelity and say, "You can't go through it."
it's like,
nope,
yeah,
it
not
just doesn't activate.
yeah, not right now. We have to do. We've got to find a thing and deal with it here before we're allowed to leave.
Mhm.
There's something here that doesn't belong, and we got to fix that. I hit him back.
Stop flirting, you two.
He actually doesn't really seem as immediately reactive to it. He's too kind of engrossed in this sort of like situation that he's in. And he will again kind of look down at Jean-Luc and be like, "Can you take me to this thing? I need to see if I can get through this thing." And Jean-Luc kind of like shrugs and says, "We can try, but the other side of it, if you even get through, I don't know how that works if you're like from here, you might just vanish."
I have an idea about that, but anybody who wanted to go through would have to really want to go through. Like, you probably couldn't come back, or maybe not. I don't even know. I don't know how this whole thing works.
He will kind of like look back and forth and say, all right. Well, I mean, I don't even know what I'm staying here to do. I can't remember last night past getting on the bus. Everybody else seems to. I asked Jessica about what happened last night. She talked about the shows we watched and the things we did. The memories are there. I can quote what happened on the show last night, but I didn't feel it. It's just there.
Do you want us to say what we saw happen?
Nope, he doesn't.
uh, I kind of do. He kind of looks over at Fidelity.
Uh, you kind of turned into a faceless puppet.
I fucking what?
It's
Like your
like,
face
well,
vanished.
yeah, it's a matter of I'm afraid that if he knows what's going on, he'll never be happy again.
I'm having a little hard time with happy right now.
So this is what you get for following us. Now you're stepped through the door and you're fucking the veil's lifted, and people aren't supposed to know this
Shh!
shit.
Stop being a nerd.
Basically,
I'm not a
there's
nerd.
basically
You
there's
kind of are.
a room and a poster on the wall, and people think that, and you thought that's all there was, the room and the poster, but there's a whole world behind that poster, stranger than anything you can imagine, and sometimes something crawls out from behind it.
Is it like a centerfold or?
I don't. It's
It's a
metaphor.
nightmare.
I don't even know how you are possibly aware of all this. I don't know how this works.
It's because I'm better
Yeah.
than the average boy. He says, like harumphing a little bit, and points over to Jean-Luc again, and says, "Let's go." And Jean-Luc's like, but I have to go to class. I'm gonna be late. And he's like, "I have to not have an existential crisis. I need to go through whatever this door is."
How do you think I felt when I grew tits and feathers?
Didn't you
Extra-
always have tits and feathers?
No, I used to be. My whole body was male.
What?
Yeah, I like this one much better.
So do I.
Surrounded by feathered fags. Why am I
don't
trying
have
to go to
feathers.
the feathered fag land?
Because it's fun.
We don't have feathers.
Also, I seen you staring at my butt, so don't talk like you. Don't.
I play sports. I see a lot of butts.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of like sighs a little bit and says, like, I don't know what's on the other side of your poster or whatever. if it's like more feathers or more butts or more, I don't know, tits. Whatever. The point is, um,
My God.
yeah, I mean, I guess there might be a
And
god there too.
became amused by going to the land of feather fags.
Uh,
Like that literally happened to me.
he goes, wait, so like you are gay then?
A little bit. I
Uh,
mean,
And he just kind of like sighs and shakes his head and says, "You can't just tell me. You take all the joy out of it."
I mean, yeah, sometimes. I mean, I have no problem. Like this girl right here, super hot. That one
mhm.
over there, super hot. But her twin brother, also super hot.
No, you're ruining this for me.
Oh, thank you.
And he just goes, "Well, now I have nothing left in this world."
It's like you wanted to know.
And now you know.
I went to a drag show. That's what ended up. That's where I fell through.
When? You were at like sports camp all summer.
Um, so for us, it's only been about like a few days.
Don't stop with the details. Ev Evie.
A few
I,
a few days since when?
we, um, uh,
Right about
since
right about there, the second bell will ring, indicating that you all are going to be late. And
well, time to go.
he's just like, "We're not done. This isn't over."
Nope, it's over. Bye. And start walking away.
He looks a combination of like aghast and frustrated, trying to like figure out if he's going to class or not. And he's looking at John Luke, and John Luke's just like, starts walking off to class. And he will reluctantly start moving out to the class of his own, saying, after school, you're not getting away from me, small bee friend."
Am I like your A friend then?
Shut up, horse! And he will depart into whatever room his class is.
I will also depart towards my class for a moment. He can catch a glimpse of my tail swishing.
That's going to require a double take. Um, you all get off to history, where the various lectures continue. Um, there is a moment where a map is referenced inside the books. You can see various notes that are written on it, Tygon, that are clearly by the same hand as the last time this occurred. Um, and then one of the sections on the map is circled, um,
Ooh.
and it just kind of says idle.
Hmm.
Uh, um, what part of the map is it? Like, do I recognize where that is?
You're not too terribly familiar with the overall like anatomy of Gallery, but you might be able to
That
pick it out. Um,
is unfortunately true.
let's have you do a mind exert and culture or survival, whichever.
Alex is 1. My culture is 3 for some reason.
You're well read.
Baby.
Yeah, so close.
Close. You want to put some umph into it?
I don't want to draw that sort of attention, so I don't think so.
Okay. You can feel it kind of calling to you a little bit, but you're not necessarily certain. The only thing that you really can pull out of it is that it's not where the idol was the last time you saw it. You're relatively certain what part of the continent you were on because you all were looking at the map that was given to you at Caterwallen, and
Mhm.
this seems to be at a different part of the same continent.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you're not necessarily certain where or anything. It's just not the last place you saw it.
Okay.
The lecture eventually kind of moves on to various other topics, most of which are somewhat unremarkable, until turning into lunch. Your general shenanigans at lunchtime are going off to various clubs or chatting or hitting up the basketball court, but today everything feels just a little bit differently. For one, you can already kind of guess that Kevin's probably not going to be playing basketball. Um, but if you want to go down and check just to see if he's even down there, that's something. If you wanted an opportunity to try to arrange an appointment at the office, now would be the time to do it as well.
All right, I will try and arrange a meeting with the office. I'll be like, I am having trouble adjusting to school life here.
Jean-Luc will actually stop you kind of as you're saying that you want to do that and say, wait. So did you break into the office last night?
Yes, but I moved the cameras.
Well, did you move them from, a place where they could see you? What if they recognize you?
Oh, that's a good point. Maybe we should have one of the others do it. Just in case.
He kind of goes, yeah, I mean, I just hope that they don't, because they know who you associate with. Or,
Oh,
well, I guess they know who they associate with.
that's a good point.
What kind of surveillance state is this?
He kind of shrugs and says, I don't know exactly how it works. It just kind of it seems like we're always kind of together at the lunch times and stuff. And if the time skip works the way that I think it does, then that's been true for like years, according to all these bystanders. If they were suspicious about anybody, they'd probably ask all of us.
That is a good point. Okay. Huh. Well, who should do it then?
He doesn't seem to have an immediate answer to that question.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Rowan should do it.
Okay, I'll do the thing.
Well, the problem is Evelyn is also known to associate with us.
Mm.
Everybody associates with me.
Yeah, they usually associate bad experiences with you.
Ouch.
Oh,
That seems
That
mean.
that was a little mean, yes.
hurt my feelings a little.
Okay, I'm sorry, I was trying to be funny.
Oh, well,
Oh.
it's cool, man.
Do you have
Ah,
does anybody have a suggestion or idea for this particular?
Uh, what
So
if
what?
we ask Kevin to do it?
To break into the office?
No, to go and ask about to go arrange a meeting.
mhm. He's clearly into fidelity, so that would make him easy to manipulate.
I don't think he's easy to
But
manipulate.
the
Yeah.
problem is if he goes in for a meeting that doesn't help us, we need to find a way to get in there as well.
Oh, okay.
We could send Ambrose through the vents.
That won't get us a meeting.
Why don't we just make a meeting ourselves? Let's just make a
Okay,
meeting.
okay, let's go make a meeting. And I'll
I
start
think we're
walking back.
overcomplicating this.
Yeah, yes, yes.
Well, Jean-Luc just wants us to be safe.
Jean-Luc does look worried, but in fairness, Jean-Luc kind of often does.
I was gonna
I
say,
was
when is
gonna
he not?
put a hand on his shoulder and just be like, "Don't worry about it, bud. This kind of thing we're here to do." Also, I keep hearing about this idol, and I'm pretty sure that probably has something to do with what's going on.
He kind of blinks and goes, "I idle."
Yeah, they were talking about it in class today. I've heard it a couple times.
Oh, yeah. I
Um,
mean, they've covered that in the history lesson. What does that have to do with you?
well, I think that might be the idol that we were trying to get when we got stuck here.
We're trying to recover it
I'm
from the bottom of a lake.
I'm certain it is.
Oh. Uh, well, I mean, what happens when you get it?
I
Shrugs.
think we get to
Yeah.
leave.
Oh, okay.
And then we can get back to, for all I know, we're gonna leave here and no time has actually passed. Who knows?
He kind of
Like that's
scratches his head and goes, "Well, that would be really strange. I mean, time passes when I go back."
Hmm.
okay. Well,
Speaking of which, Jean-Luc, did you did you tell Harold or somebody else that we are in here?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they know. They just they said that that's just a thing that happens sometimes.
Oh,
okay. Um, I'm sorry to interrupt, but that means that we are not doing the job that we were sent to do by the Caterwallens. So they're having days and days and days to catch up with us. And we haven't done any of our scout work yet. We haven't secured the warhead.
Hmm.
So we got to get down to business here. I kind of forgot. It just kind of like slipped out of my brain. Um, we're just kind of fucking around enjoying high school. And we've got like really important shit to do. So we have to
Hmm.
figure out what the hell Lay's wants so we can get out of this
Agreed. Let's.
loop.
The main tip we got was the nightmare, so let's go looking. Let's go make our appointment.
Okay. I mean, I'll come with you just for the sake of, and he's about ready to kind of do so, and Kevin kind of shows up out of nowhere with a hand on his shoulder. It says, "All right, little guy, are you ready to show me this poster on the bath or whatever it was?"
I think it's called the toilet.
W right. Yeah. Is this in a bathroom?
Yeah, it's bathroom at
McDonald's.
McDonald's. Yeah.
I have been in that bathroom. There's no, and then he kind of stops for a second and goes, "I have never been in that bathroom."
His brain's going to break.
And Jean-Luc kind of goes, "Well, I mean, I was gonna um well and there's this kind of like look back and forth between the two of them. You can kind of tell that Kevin is sort of like ready to break at this point. The guy clearly hasn't been able to concentrate all day long. From his perspective, this entire world might in fact be falling down around him. He wants to figure out what this thing is and whether or not there's any hope of actually getting out of it. Jean-Luc doesn't seem to know which one to prioritize at the moment. He doesn't seem to be specifically necessary for the trip inside the building, but he also isn't really sure if he should violate orders or anything like that.
Mm.
It's like, Jean-Luc, I don't take this the wrong way, buddy. You're great, but where we're going, we might have to tussle with a nightmare. And I don't want you there for that because it might get fucking bloody.
Hmm.
Uh,
I don't want you to get hurt.
I don't want you to
Yeah,
get hurt.
that
yeah,
is
we
that is a
I'll
good
be
point.
okay.
We can defend
yeah,
ourselves.
we'll be fine. We heal back.
Are you all right? All right, but just in and out, right? Just whatever it is
Yes.
you're trying to get, and then be done with it.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. And he kind of looks over to Kevin and goes, "It's off campus. I don't. Can we get out without being seen?" Kevin's just like, "Child, I have superpowers too. It's called being a delinquent."
Hey, quick question before we bust off, Kevin.
I'm
Um,
not gonna bust off on you.
I just roll my eyes.
He
It's
he's
like,
standing waiting. Yeah.
And it's like before you got tangled up in all this stuff with us, did you ever feel like something is completely missing? Like no matter how awesome things are at school, no matter how well you're doing, something's not right. Something's out of place.
He kind of blinks a little bit and goes, "Nah, man, my life is awesome."
Yeah, mine was too.
Until I kind of found out that it was all fucking fake. Thanks for that, Mark.
I didn't do that. You just showed up.
Hmm. Hmm.
You just showed up. That was you.
He kind of smirks a little bit, um, and then looks out toward like the edge of the school, uh, and says, "So I've known you for years, and I haven't actually known you for years, have I?"
I just shrug. It's like, I don't know how shit works, man. If
Everything's
it's
kind of popped up differently over the past few days, and like I can't
Look,
compare it to the memories I had before.
dude, here's how this works. If you remember it, it was real.
So that slumber party we had like last summer, that was real.
It's like, yeah,
Well, you really are gay.
'cause I don't know what happened. So
And he actually manages a little bit of a smirk at that bit. It's clearly him trying to be jocular to cover up for like impending terror. But he manages it and says, "If I get to the other side of whatever the hell this thing is, are you gonna be there?"
yeah,
But
Eventually.
only if you find your like statue thing, right?
Yes.
I don't know if that's the thing that we have to do or this something else. Look, we're here because a patron made us, and they're not good at explaining things. They don't understand the way we think.
I don't understand
Um,
the way you think.
yeah, probably. But no matter what happens, what you've got to remember is on the other side of that door, reality is you. Like what you remember, that's what's real. Because different worlds are different ways. They have different rules. They operate in different patterns. Like it's not that your life or anything is fake or a lie. It's just that you would find out that it operates differently than maybe you thought, and that other places might operate differently.
Yeah,
Like don't think that like don't think that I don't know what to say, man. I'm a fucking basketball player. I'm not a therapist or a philosopher or a poet.
you're not even a particularly good basketball player.
Eat dicks.
Uh, yeah, he smirks. Says, "I'm thinking about it."
Oh,
Better than you think.
You didn't hear that. He says, pointing at you, "Don't die wherever it is you're going. I need somebody to guide me along, and I don't think B-friend over there is really gonna like be able to do it super well if he's over here taking history lessons." Ambrose is, or Jean-Luc is kind of just like, like, he goes, "All right."
It's like, be careful. I don't want you to like cease to exist or something. I don't know how things work.
That would make me pretty upset, I think. But I'm not really sure if I exist over here anyway. So he'll sort of like take a breath, sort of coming to terms with the idea that there might not be a coming back from this, uh, and say, all right, well, it's been real, I guess, or it hasn't. Uh, don't don't leave me like stuck on the other side of that thing.
We won't.
Um, if you wanna wait, I might be able to ask somebody.
He kind of ponders it for a second, and then he shakes his head and says, I think I'm done waiting, man. Find
But it's
find
like
find your idol."
might be your only chance, you know.
He shakes his head, and will like start turning for the outside of the school.
It's
Uh,
like, all right,
and just kind of hold up his hand and says, "Don't get lost or anything." And like, I don't know, if I don't come back, tell people I got scouted. Yeah, tell them I got scouted.
Oh, when you go to the other world, Jean-Luc will introduce you to a man named Harold. He looks like a very big cat. You can trust him.
Hmm.
yeah,
I
Harold's cool as shit.
desperately want to disbelieve you. He said, uh, because I don't want to think that there is a giant cat. That is just a thing that I'm going to see. But I guess I just saw two giant cats yesterday.
Well, you
So
see a giant pussy every time you look in the mirror. Yo!
So
I hold my hand up to get a high five from Evelyn.
I will stare at it, shake my head slowly.
I turn to Vince.
Uh, instead of high-fiving, Vince and Vincetta are gonna each gonna grab one of your arms and just drag you away. So this finally is over.
Mhm.
This
Let's
isn't over. It's never over.
Better
let's go
not
make our
be.
appointment.
Um, Jean-Luc will kind of guide him off toward the edge of the map, as it were, um, toward the general direction of downtown, and presumably somehow they navigate a way to not get caught leaving campus. Having done this a few times during eras relatively close to this one, it's not that difficult.
Mhm.
um, but the rest of y'all arrive at the front of the office, with police officers there who are just kind of idly standing around, a couple people talking, no apparent damage that you can see, or anything like that, and are greeted by somebody who you don't recognize, who is one of the official staff.
Hmm.
They go, "Hi, what can we do for you?"
Hello, we were hoping to have a meeting with the counselor or perhaps the principal.
Regarding?
Our classes and our coursework.
Oh, all of you? Usually that's sort of a one-on-one thing. Is there a collective issue that's taking place?
I'll just look at the others.
I want to know if we can all get married without being Mormon.
There's a
Please.
there's a blink that happens from the person at the desk, uh,
You're a shit-eating grin.
followed by a bit of an eye roll of, "Oh, it's gonna be one of these," and he'll kind of like clear his throat and be like, "So we had a break-in last night, kids, and if you don't actually have something, that you actually need to discuss."
But our classes and coursework.
It's like, uh-huh. What about the classes and coursework?
We are like
I'm
seriously,
not
we
sure I'm
are
in the right class.
Uh, yeah, we'll look over a file and be like, "What was your name?"
Ambrose?
Ambrose. It's a little late in the school year for you to be having this concern, Ambrose. Haven't you been in these
Well,
classes?
we're like, I'm being serious. We're all worried about the looming future that is creeping up on us, and we want to see if we can work stuff out with college together.
Hmm.
Oh, you're looking for postgraduate orientation.
Yes.
Well, we can probably set you up with a counselor. Is there any particular reason why you're trying to do it as a group?
We're just really close knit.
I see, I see. Okay, well, sure. Let me see who is available. Um, and he goes, types a few things into the scheduler and kind of goes, okay, well, we can probably do something after school. Um, yeah, from the looks of it. Um, and that should work out fine. Um, and he's like checking a couple other things. Um, and goes, yeah, the counselor can be available after the bell gets out. For like a 30-minute quick kind of conversation to maybe figure out where you're headed right away. And there is I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this. um,
I'm sure it's really cute.
I'm juggling three different timelines in my head. I'm trying to figure out where they're going to intersect. Yeah, so the counselor can see you after school for 30 minutes if you'd like to, as a group in the principal's office, and that'll probably get your situation handled at least, or we can figure out if you need to do more after that, or something like that. We can't exactly get you set up with colleges, but we can certainly make sure that you know what you need to do next.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And are you okay with your classes? He says, looking down at Ambrose.
I just feel like I'm behind everybody.
Well, you are younger than them.
It feels like I've been younger than them for years.
He kind of blinks and then looks back at the schedules in his hands and kind of
I
looks
was gonna kind
around.
of, I'm lean down, just be like, "That's how time works, buddy."
And he goes, "Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, well, that's how time works, but buddy." And there's like this little confused look on his face as like something seems to be hiccuping in the overall logic of the dream. In that everybody kind of got older but you.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, that's how I understand time to work. Ambrose just doesn't get older.
I'd be like, okay. Well, I will talk to the counselor about my feelings.
Okay. And be sure to talk about your whole time thing.
I will.
He's got reverse progeria.
um, and he will send you on your way.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a real name for that, like whatever Andy Milonakis has going on.
Some people
uh,
have baby faces, and we're lucky.
Evelyn, you do not have a final period because you need to apparently get ready for another show tonight.
Oh,
There are posters that you're saying pop up that actually weren't even here when the school day started. This may or may not be additional hiccups of the way that the dream functions, but apparently there is another show tonight.
hmm.
Showdown
Well,
with Amanda.
I will finish up my classes and go get ready.
Okay. You will get out a little earlier than everybody else, as they are kind of like wrapping up, um, to go down and hit the choir building.
Yep.
As you walk inside, you see familiar faces that are kind of lining up, chatting with each other, getting ready to um, begin practice for Go With It. The whole kind of setup of the space, the layout has kind of changed since last night.
Mhm.
There's some new pieces of equipment that you don't recognize. It's almost like it's a little bit like it got restaged, which is something that could easily happen over the course of a day. But it just has like kind of a vibe, like there's been time that's passed. Um,
Hmm.
Perhaps isolated from the bubble that's around it in certain ways. Um, the faces you see are familiar faces. They don't seem older or anything like that. Um, but when they see you, the conversation gets a little hushed. The director is up on the stage, um, going through papers and getting things ready. Without looking up, he spots you with one of the eyes that are on the back end of like a wing, and goes, "Evelyn, good." And
Hey,
he'll hold out a script, or sheet music, or whatever it is that is associated with choir. I assume it's some kind of sheet music.
I'll take it.
A rather complex series of events that apparently put you in the lead again.
I begin quietly singing it under my breath as I read it over.
Yeah. Um, do a community perceive and communication.
All right, one sec. Proceed and communicate. Oh, sorry. Uh,
Nice. You get a little into your overall singing before you kind of like realize that the vibe here is a little off. Um, People are kind of looking at you with this mix of like um, fear and like trepidation. There's a little bit of sorrow that's in some eyes. Um, but mostly, you're going through things that are clearly led for like first voice. And last you had heard, there was supposed to be somebody in competition for that role.
and they do not appear to be here.
They do not appear to be here. Actually, I don't think you've ever seen her.
Uh, I'll kind of just take note of that, and I'll walk over to one of the others and I'll say, "Hey, is everything all right?"
She kind of goes, "Oh yeah, I mean, we have the show tonight to get ready for and stuff, um,
Okay.
and everything. Um, Congratulations, by the way."
Yeah, I heard there was going to be a competition. What happened to the other?
Oh, Amanda got uh dismissed.
Oh, uh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna take that very well. She's kind of worked her whole life for this position.
Maybe I could go talk to her.
Uh,
Apologize.
well, I mean, you got it because of your performance. Um,
I
uh,
know, but I feel bad about taking it from someone else.
they kind of wince and say, "Shh, don't say that where the director can hear you."
Oh, all right.
He hates sympathy.
I mean, we gotta be at our best, or there's nothing. He won't have a. Yeah. She just didn't have it. Um, I guess I know her address if you want to like see her after school or something, but I don't know if it would help.
Give it to me anyways. I'll decide later.
They scribble down an address on a piece of paper. It seems to be relatively close to the school, at least within the range that homes seem to be real.
Mhm.
So there's a reasonable chance that there's actually a house there with somebody in it.
I tuck it away and then begin to get ready.
You were able to move into practice,
Mm-hmm.
which goes pretty well, I would say, as everybody is kind of like wrapping up their day. The end of the school day will come around. The actual show isn't supposed to be for another few hours, so the rest of the choir will step out for a while to meet up with their parents and do whatever after school stuff that they have to do after this early practice had taken place, or whatever things they need to wrap up for the day, leaving you alone with the director as he's beginning to wrap up to prepare for his part of the show in like 2 more hours. And this would be around the time also that y'all would have your appointment, if you're going to have it.
I'll meet up with the others for the appointment.
Okay, you're just going to go straight to them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The rest of you can meet up at that side of the school. Jean-Luc does not appear to be there.
All right. Well, are we ready to go talk to the director?
Yeah, it's a little weird though that I suddenly have a show tonight and the other singer got dismissed. I might drop by her place after this to see what's going on.
Okay, as long as you have time.
Will she be real?
I don't know. Nothing here makes sense anymore.
It never did.
No, it didn't. You're right.
I haven't heard much from you guys. What's going on in Vince and Vincetta land?
I'm still trying to figure out the whole history thing. You know how the history they're teaching here is not actually the same.
Maybe
Or
we
at
should
least, you know, some details like how they're portraying the patrons as these benevolent things.
maybe that's how they see themselves. Or at least maybe one of them.
I mean, yeah, they probably are. Oh, and how muses are never mentioned here.
Oh yeah.
As also, today there was on a map it showed the idol in a place where it definitely wasn't. I don't know
Maybe
where that was, but it was not where we found it.
maybe we should just Can you tell me what it was like when you went down for the idol again?
I I mean it was like there was like this sort of pillar in the middle of a huge gaping hole, and when we got there, it's like it got colder, and the rest, you know, of I'd almost say the world was just not there anymore. It was just endless deep ocean.
Maybe that was a portal and you were somewhere else in the world at the time.
Yeah, but that at least we're pretty sure that was this what was it called? Undersea? Unsea?
Yeah.
Unsea, right?
But like if
Uh,
there's a portal to what I mean is like if there's a portal to it at that lake, then maybe there are other portals and it's in different places of the world at the same time.
That's possible. I've got the feeling it's more that, you know, like I said, the history they know here is just different.
Mhm.
Guess we could just ask a teacher about that sometime. I wish there was somebody I could reliably ask if it's possible for a person from a painted world to become a muse. This is like it can't, we can't paint here. Where's all the medium going?
I don't know. Maybe it goes into keeping this place going. But we shouldn't miss our appointment.
No, we shouldn't.
Mhm.
Hope John, Luke, and Kevin are okay.
Smash.
The fact that they're not here is, I was gonna say it's a good sign, but we'll find out.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, we gotta, first things first.
What if Kevin's the nightmare?
He's a nightmare, but I don't think he's a nightmare.
Just throwing out ideas.
That'd be a real bitch, though.
Why, you into him?
No, well, I mean,
No, I don't date high school guys.
yeah, he's kind of a kid,
He's. I don't know what he is.
But no, I mean, like, if he is the nightmare and he fucking pulled a full fast one on us, then we just send him out into the Caterwall army, or into Caterwall.
All right, let's go.
To our meeting.
Mm-hmm.
You enter, and the person who was at the desk goes, "Oh yeah, oh great, you're all here. Head on back."
We head on back.
I'll head back.
Fidelity is very clearly troubled by this thought.
I mean, if he is, then we kind of did our jobs. The nightmare is gone. So
Yeah, and he's in Gallery in Caterwall, which means that once again we made everything worse.
we are muses. We make everything more interesting. As we go, I would like to start doing the metaphysical listening around for that voice that was calling for help or whatever it was.
Do either a mind or body perceive.
I'm going to do body because that is better for me. Wait, that's the wrong one.
You get like 1 or 2 more points.
At least one more.
I can't remember if you get your whole bonus or half.
It's not gonna matter there. And we
Well, yeah, that doesn't matter what sort of bonus I'm getting. It's not gonna be enough for this.
Oh, that's rough.
Was anybody else attempting that?
Sure. What is it?
You can do either mind or body. It's kind of however you choose to attune yourself. They were listening for the kind of scream that was heard earlier.
Perceive?
Do body
Yeah, perceive.
Every part of me wants to do this, but no part of me can justify it because I completely forgot about it, and I don't think that Fidelity would remember.
I got a
Did you know,
16 and Rowan got a 19.
did
Nice.
you know owls have their ears on the front of their face, so it's like a telephone? It's like a satellite dish.
Do you say it's like a telephone?
A satellite dish. Satellite dish.
You did say telephone first, though.
No, you didn't hear anything.
You didn't hear that. They are also slightly off height from each other, so they can tell us things above or below them.
Huh.
That's neat.
Yeah, most birds are like that, so they know if like they're being stuck up on from above or finding something below. Just a little slanted. Um,
Also, I have to throw in because Rowan said that EV phone home.
very good.
Eh.
Uh, the two of you who are tuning into that actually do pick it up again for the first time. I think since the first time it was heard. Um, you can hear this kind of sound of like almost weeping. It's like this kind of shuddered sob, and it is clearer now that you're in the building. Um, that's it's kind of rattling through, and it's not projected. Normally, when you're hearing music, you can kind of almost hear it like a kind of clear voice. This almost kind of feels like you're hearing somebody talking through glass. Like it's you're hearing the vibrations of something that can broadcast rather than the person.
Mm-hmm.
But as you get to the principal's office, it is the clearest you've ever heard it.
Oh.
Huh.
You are outside the door presently.
I will knock on the door.
Come in.
And I will open the door and enter.
You get inside. You are greeted by two people. There's the principal, who I'm gonna say is this probably 50-ish guy, who is more or less the sort of person that you would expect to be the principal. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and is behind the desk in there, going through various files, kind of wrapping things up for his workday. And then there is the counselor, who is I'm gonna say probably like a little bit younger, but quasi similar, probably in mid 40s or so. Um, they look to be kind of in the same sort of cohort, like they chat somewhat on the regular kind of thing. They seem to be seated rather casually in their presence. Both relatively cheerful looking people. The counselor kind of waves in and says, "Oh, we do have a big group today. I had heard that you had all scheduled at one time.
Mm-hmm.
Come on in, come on in. Well, I don't know if we have enough chairs for everybody. But just see if you can find a spot to sit or stand, and we'll see if we can get you oriented. Looking around the room, it's a pretty sizable office. Um, Certainly big enough for the principal, various accolades, trophies, this, that, and the other. The thing that catches your eye immediately, though, is up in the trophy rack next to some competition. Lots of choir trophies, for like successes. A couple basketball trophies. You actually recognize one. There's a picture of you in there, Fidelity, standing in a basketball championship line for a game that you never played. It was like a year and a half ago. Some image of the approximate age you would have been. There are similar pictures of the choir having won competitions, and there is a kind of blurred form in there because the dream wasn't certain whether or not you were actually present at those moments. Just sitting there slightly askew, a little difficult to focus on. And then one of the trophies isn't a trophy. It is clearly the idol that Tygon touched.
Nice.
I'm not sure that's nice, but all right.
It's there, just on the rack with everything else.
I just like looking at the picture of me in the game.
You can actually see Kevin's mirthful glare as he stands in like the number 2 position.
I'm just like,
That appears to be the case in every picture going back.
Oof.
I made a mistake. I shouldn't have taken basketball.
Do you say this out loud?
Yeah, I do, because kind of like in that tone, like absently.
Yeah.
Why not?
There'll be a commentary from the principal saying, "What, Mark? No, you've been our star for years. What are you talking about? You've done wonderfully for the school."
Like I could have been in dance this whole time.
Uh, d Dance? He kind of like seems taken aback. And the counselor says, "Oh, Mark, I didn't know that you were interested in dance. You've always seemed to be such a gung-ho basketball player."
Yeah. Yeah, that's always the way it is.
No, is it though? He seems poised to argue. The principal almost looks concerned because like there's still a championship left in the year.
Is there
Well,
any way I can feel the medium of the principal and see if he's the nightmare?
you can like attempt to, but
Mhm.
you're not like specifically aware of a method for that. So it's
That's
kind of
fair.
like, if he's broadcasting something,
Ambrose would like to stare very hard at him.
uh,
Uh,
go for it.
beats. Okay, what would that be?
I'm gonna say body perceive, and
Okay.
we'll just see what happens.
Okay. Make that same roll. Come on, baby. While he is concerning himself with Mark, may I twist?
Matt twist, yeah. How's it gonna look? What are you gonna try to do here?
Um, Ambrose is going to squint really hard and do that kind of Tinkerbell pose with his hands on his hips, feel like his butt sticking out and his face sticking forward,
Mm-hmm.
and
The
he's
the
going
one that
to
that Fidelity specifically instructed you not to do. Yeah.
yes, exactly, and that'll like motes of honey will shine in the air around him like sparkles for a second.
Okay. The two are currently occupied with trying to make sure that their star basketball starter doesn't go quit and join the dance team before the final things of the year. So I will say that they are quite distracted presently. I'm
Yay.
gonna give them a roll.
Hey, you got it.
Not good enough. So they do not notice as you twinkle vampire-like in the distance. To kind of notice this, you are not picking up anything off of the individuals, but you can hear that crying. You can hear this sort of sound of what feels like veiled sobs, not coming from them, but coming from behind them. Back there, uh, at the back end of the principal's office is a just series of different photos of the family.
Hmm.
Just like what you can see the principal's like face, and there's somebody who looks to be a wife next to there, and just stuff like that. So it's like personal effects that belong to him. Somewhere on that mantle, you're kind of getting this feeling of something making a noise, a most distraught one.
I'm going to walk behind them if they will let me and look at the pictures and just be like, I don't remember these.
It is kind of like behind the desk, but as you're going over, if you yeah want to like ask the principal if you can go look at the photos, then
I will. I'll be like, excuse me, may I take a look at your photos?
oh yeah, sure. Go for it. Let's we only have about a half an hour here though, so maybe we should like focus first, and then if we finish up, I'd be happy to show them to you.
It's like, don't worry, I'm not gonna quit the team. It's too late.
Well, that's good to hear. I think everybody will be, happy to make sure that you're still on board. But we can
Yeah.
absolutely see if there's, maybe there's time for some additional exploration into other activities.
That's
Um,
kind of like shrug.
so did any of you want to kind of let us know what it is that you're here for? I heard you were concerned about maybe staying together for college. Do you all have
Yes.
similar aspirations, places you want to go? Have you looked at any particular schools?
I want to be a game designer.
Like
Sorry.
board games or
Yes.
I see. Well, I mean that is a thing that you can conceivably do. I don't believe that there's schooling for that. I suppose there might be. We can look into like maybe an arts school or something like that. Are you all looking for things in the arts? There are some private education institutes that could probably field that particular thing. There's and it kind of like makes a face and kind of goes, there's I suppose a budding field in computer gaming, but I don't know that that's actually going to go anywhere.
I think an art school would be a good start.
Well, all right. What about the rest of you? I'm afraid that key to actually staying together after high school in the same school is having similar vocations. But I wouldn't count on your friendships ending just because you end up going to different schools.
That's fair. I like to pursue my singing career.
All right. Well, there may be some overlap there. He's kind of looking worriedly over at Fidelity. Like Fidelity, you are poised for scholarships into multiple different colleges for your performance on our basketball teams these last few years, but I'm afraid most of them are not specifically overlapping with the arts.
It's like, yeah, no, it's fine. I don't know. I'm just feeling weird today. Don't worry about it.
I see. I see. Um, and they kind of look over at Vincetta and Vince and go, I'm sorry. I don't believe we've actually spoken the whole time that you've been here. Your names were?
uh, Vincent and Vincetta, and I forgot our last name.
Oh, well, I have your file over here. Your grades appear adequate. I would assume that you could pursue most interests. What is it that you're looking to do?
um, well, we're not sure yet.
Well, let's
Uh,
let's check. What you've done so far. Your extracurricular activities are nothing of specific note. Well, your awards are nothing of specific note. Well, I mean, so you've been involved in nothing of specific. Just kind of like looking down at this file for the one day that you were there and didn't necessarily do a thing. They're like, I see. So, what are you interested in?
Vincent has a bit of that expression, like since he's technically looking at this and listening at this with kind of adult eyes,
Mm.
going like, ah, crap! I'm beginning to see what my parents were worried about.
It's like lean over. It's like you guys totally should have done cheerleading.
Don't think that's really a thing guys did at this time.
Just like break the mold, dude.
Um.
Oh
Well,
my gosh. You guys are so in sync. Do you have any idea how like tight you could make your routines?
stop distracting us. Well, we're always kind of interested in history.
Oh, teaching. Teaching.
Okay, so teacher, museum curator.
How many textbooks do you think you could write in a year?
I don't know. I could tell you how many we can read in a year.
Well, I mean that's good. You'll be doing a lot of those too. Well, so I can. It's a great and valuable and he's just like kind of stumbling over himself. Overall, vocation and line of education, and we love to see it. You should know that typically to get a career as a historian, you do need to have a terminal degree, often a doctorate, and they pay somewhat meagerly.
Oh,
But that's no reason not to follow your dreams.
okay. Speaking of, I'm sorry. It's just a random question. Is that trophy there? And just pointing at the idol.
Mm-hmm.
What's that from?
Oh, that's from hockey.
Well, hockey. I could have been watching hockey games this whole time.
Yeah, it was an old. Actually, I think he's gonna make this acquire one. I just had to come up with something on the spot there. He goes, oh yeah, that was the first worldwide choir nationals something, because I don't know too well how competitions work, but like we got that when our new choir director took over. Proceeded to bring us all the way to national champion level.
Nice.
And I hear you're currently in the first chair. I'm like upset. If anybody actually watched this, people who actually did choir are like groaning their eyes out because I'm coming up out of my ass for this. Like, I hear you're in some equivalent to first chair. He says, pointing at Evelyn. Congratulations! You did amazing at the last performance, and I know there's another one tonight. We'll try not to hold you too long.
Thank you.
The counselor will kind of go like, so. I mean, it sounds like there are some overlapping fields of education that a few of you can conceivably go to. I can certainly assemble a list of some schools that you might consider sending applications to. I will say that you don't all necessarily have study overlaps, but depending on where it is you decide to go, you can probably stay in the same state. Maybe.
Okay.
Oh, well, I guess that's better than nothing.
That's the spirit. It is difficult to kind of deal with high school wrapping up and things that are yet to come, and the almost inevitability that you will be leaving home for a while. But you've earned this opportunity. Try not to think of it as losing friends, but gaining experiences that you can bring back if you choose to.
Okay. That's fair. May I see your photos now? And I would like to use the musing to tell my party, since they are all within 50 feet of me, that I'm like, the cries are coming from the pictures.
The call is coming from inside the office.
Yeah, sure. Are you all done? Should I just get the school list for you and we'll call it good, or?
Yes, that was our major concern.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, come on over. I'll introduce you to the family. he says cheerfully, and we'll just sort of like wave goodbye to everybody who chooses to leave rather than stick around at that moment. Where are people going?
I'm gonna go with like there if if Ambrose said that the voice is coming from there.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Okay. Everybody comes over to where those are. You are looking into the pictures. They all look like pretty normal pictures. There's a family in there. There's a kid. Two kids. Two kids. Family in there. Two kids. Looks like they came with the Frame family. It's all very picket fence and friendly and cheerful. People are smiling almost too much. It's very idyllic. That kind of goes with it. I'm gonna have everybody do perceives. I think this is gonna be sort of whatever your strongest perceive is. But you need to tell me how it is you're going into it. You're looking for something esoteric. You're trying to find something magical. Explain how you're using the stat that you're using.
Okay. Give me a second to check over my sheet.
Starting with
I'll-
John.
Oh, damn it.
All right.
Before,
starting with Evelyn.
Okay, to give them some stall time, can you explain what we're doing again? So I make sure I understand.
You've gone over to the picture frames in the back, and you're attempting to discern from which one or in what way these like cries are emerging that are coming through the music. So you need to kind of you can use any perception stat you'd like to for this role, but you need to justify how you're using it. So tell me what you're doing that is allowing you to tap into whatever magic might be coming out of this.
I will focus my mind and scan over every single little detail with my keen bird eyes.
Okay.
I
Look
will
for
also
anything
use
amiss.
body, or I will also use mind, and I will basically try to reach out with my musing and see if I can contact anyone within the portraits.
Okay. All right. Who else is trying?
I want to say since I'm gonna use body,
Ooh.
I will or rather we will kind of focus on like the feeling in the air.
Okay.
Almost like how cats can feel air currents with their whiskers.
Hmm.
At least I've been told cats can do that.
Oh yeah.
I'm told that cats can do a lot of things, but this fluffball's got one brain cell. He sure is cute though. You little cute little floofy.
Don't need brain when you're that floofy.
It's true.
There is no brain, there is no food.
Ah, finally.
Nice. And then who else is trying?
I'm going to rest my fingers on the whatever. What are the pictures sitting on?
Like a mantle, like just like a shelf kind of thing.
I'm just gonna rest my fingertips on the mantle.
Mhm.
And just do what I do when I dance and when I paint, and that is feel the vibrations of the world around me. Because
Hippie.
that lets me know where to move.
All right, folks, roll them. I'm seeing a lot of ones pop up. So far, you're resting
Yeah,
on
I failed.
Vincetta. Ooh, Fidelity paying attention too. I believe that is everybody, correct?
Yes.
Fidelity and Vincetta or Vince will be kind of looking at these pictures, and as Ambrose is kind of like walking back and forth, trying to like peer into them, the principal is like explaining who's in these. Like, this is my wife and my beautiful daughter, and this is off. You're getting kind of like this sidelong conversation that's a little distracting. He's also kind of like actively engaging Evelyn a little bit, which is causing a little bit lack of focus. Fidelity and the twins kind of hear a little bit more prominent of a tone coming from one of the pictures. And as you lean in and send to it, there was a pause, and suddenly, slammed up against the front of the picture, is this miniature version of Jean-Luc, who is screaming. Just tears streaming down his face, clothes tethered, blood around him, screaming and pounding against the glass. You can't really hear distinct terms, but you can swear you hear names.
No, my boyfriend.
I will try to take that picture.
You were able to take it down. He's kind of terrified looking on the inside, pounding against the glass. The principal's like, "Oh yeah, no, that one was summer vacation that we were at." Appears to be fully oblivious of it.
I look at the others, and with through musing, this what should we do?
We have to free him.
Yes, but how?
I'll just like look over and be like, "Oh, cool! Can I see that? I remember that."
Yeah.
Remember what?
The summer thing.
He's talking about like a summer vacation with his family. Like this is a picture of his family. Jean-Luc just seems to be like...
I went to that same place for a summer vacation one time.
Oh, did you?
I hold
Yeah,
it out to Fidelity.
And it's like, yeah, there was a basketball camp here one summer. And it's like, and I went to that. Like, it was really cool. I learned how to do like some really good moves, and I'll just kind of like juke back and forth and then bump into the desk and fall and smash the picture.
Nice.
Do a performance. We're gonna say a body exert, and you can do sabotage or community, whichever one of these feels a little juicier for you.
Community?
Okay.
No, you said sabotage or community. One of those is a
Community is a skill as well, a proficiency.
Yeah, so the body exert and either sabotage or community.
Oh, there's communication.
Oh, sorry. I'm saying I'm fucking up. Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
My bad. Saying the wrong word.
Sorry.
Communication. I have one better in that.
Okay.
Let's see. Body exert. Okay, cool.
Exert that body.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I have to hit a button or I have to hit letters there, or it won't roll proper. Boop. Yes.
Nice.
Ooh,
Well, this
nice.
is an opposed roll, so they're detecting your lie here. So we'll see how they do. You beat it. So they will not initially feel suspicious about this, although there is a as you kind of like drop this. The frame falls to the ground and shatters. There is no immediate thing that occurs in the space other than the principal in the counselor kind of like ducking down and being like, oh no, oh gosh, okay, all right, nobody move, it's just an accident, and let's check on the picture here.
It's like, I'm so sorry, and I'm like picking up glass and putting it in his waste bin.
You pick up, you stand up, and at this point you can look toward the doorway, and you see standing in it Jean-Luc as he was when he left you a few hours ago. Uninjured, unharmed, and wearing different clothing than you just saw him.
Is he still in the picture?
Nope.
Oh.
I will immediately begin looking him over and being like, "Are you okay? Are you hurt? What happened?"
Do a. I'm getting chatter from somebody's background.
Oh, it's me. We have company. Sorry.
Um. Uh. He kind of looks it over and looks back at you and lifts a hand. And as he does so, uh, the finger on it kind of like droops and then begins to unfurl a little bit, as though it's like looping downward.
Okay, Ambrose is going to start screaming when he sees this.
um, and he kind of looks down at himself and goes, "Oh, well, that's unfortunate." And there's a sort of look from the as the principal and the counselor get up, figuring that you've like stepped on glass or something like that. Um, we'll look up and see this kind of like hand just sort of unspooling a little bit as the rest of this body begins to kind of like de-ribbonize. Like it's got like tendrilled arms that are kind of that were all curled around faces and different like contortions of the body to make these different forms, like a cuttlefish that has kind of like turned itself into somebody else. Uh, and they will likewise begin screaming until one of those arms shoots out and just kills them both. In the span of a second, their heads are just pinned to the back wall. The other one
boy.
behind it has closed the door.
Oh, this is the nightmare. I think this is the nightmare. I don't think this is John Luke, but I can't be
Yeah,
sure.
pretty sure John Luke isn't a squid.
No, I don't think so. He's a boy.
He could be is he a kid or is he a squid?
God damn it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What a
I had
bite it.
to.
Let's have people roll some initiative.
Alright.
What is my initiative? Do I still have initiative?
John,
No,
I'm
I
gonna
do
have
not
to have you turn on push to talk. Like
I'm
I can't
sorry.
concentrate over that. Thanks. Initiative is what it was. It's still a D10 and the score you had prior.
That's bad.
Hey, look at me go.
Do 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 do. Let's bring up some stuff to know. Okie dokie. Things to know for initiative. Anything that you roll above a 10 also gets added to your medium points. This is the combat alertness thing. So if you happen to roll above a 10, add any excess to your medium.
Alright.
Otherwise, you can go ahead and put yourself in initiative order. I have to create a turn order. Cling, as soon as I remember where that is. I never remember where the turn order is. Can you right click that? No. Is this it? Turn order. There we go. Click.
We need some sort of token.
Yeah. Let's get a map real quick. I don't want that map. Cancel. I guess I can do that. Let's try that. Switch to map player. Not exactly a school, but it will do. Perfect. Everybody, come on over here.
Huh.
Tokens. Bing, bing. We need an Ambrose. I don't know why Ambrose is broken. No? Okay, you are working. And Evelyn. Oh, can y'all deploy your own tokens? Cool.
Yeah, in fact, we should, because if we don't, we can't move them.
Gotcha. Well, place with yourself on the board, and then come on over here to the lower right corner.
Like, yeah?
Yeah.
Guessing I'm probably somewhere in this neighborhood.
Yeah, you're all kind of by this section back here. So just sort of put yourself sort of in there. At humanoid size. I'm going to say that for the purposes of not being confused over the map, it is actually in this kind of layout. Those blue things are windows. Just, you know, treat it as it looks. I'm going to put a Crutcher on the board here in a second to be our Jean-Luc, who for some reason is always Ambrose.
Our Jink Link.
Yep.
Is that all of us?
Yes.
I feel like there should be more of us. I don't know why.
We had Nugget for a little while, and also the twins are smaller than they usually are because they're not manifested right now.
Well, that's true.
Where are you at? Here we go. Okay, got it, and it is, as it is unfurling, it is getting larger. So it's almost like, you know, mass is coming from within it as it's beginning to slowly kind of pull itself apart and become a different kind of being. They're kind of it's turning into this large kind of like black octopus-like thing that is both standing on these powerful tendrils and also floating its mass sort of above the air. The arms that it has that have been its legs have uncoiled and are now kind of like grabbing onto different parts of the ceiling, which it seems to be able to move around rather quickly by grappling different things and yanking itself. Um, it also is a pretty sizable creature with pretty large range and has backed you into a corner by virtue of your overall position.
Right.
Those are premium assets. I just want a monster. Give me a monster.
Rowan and Tygon, you need to add your characters back to initiative order. We changed
Oh,
maps.
3 assets. That'll do.
It's purpley black and tingerly.
Yeah, close enough. Legally distinct from everybody else. Another heads up as we get into this combat, just to kind of be transparent with folks, you are staring down a pretty powerful creature. If you feel the need to run, run. I'm curious to see what the party does against this at your particular level, because again, balance is interesting, and we haven't had a chance to necessarily see what kind of damage people are kicking out, but this is a nightmare, and it's mean. So you have windows and opportunities around you. If you need to flee, flee.
Mhm.
I'm going to roll its initiative.
Should both Vince and Vincetta have initiatives?
Nope.
They act at
Okay.
the same time. Yeah.
Ah, that got changed.
No, that's always been that way.
It- Yeah.
Has it?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, Ambrose, you are at the beginning of the turn. This thing has fully unspooled and has now taken the form it was before, and in the last few seconds of it doing so, you can still see aspects of the person you knew slowly fading away, as though it lost connection to it after the glass was broken.
I thought that Fidelity had a 13.
It says 14 on my turn order. Do you not have a 14?
Oh no, I'm
I-
supposed to have a 12. I must have hit the wrong button.
Okay,
It says 12 where I'm looking.
that's weird. I'm also seeing 2 fidelities and a 3rd Ambrose. Okay, some kind of yeah. There's 16 people in this count.
Yeah, that's because you are seeing like instances from previous combats.
Interesting. Why did that happen?
Just hit clear all.
Yeah, it happens occasionally.
Well, if I hit clear all, you're all gonna get knocked out again.
Well, I've already been knocked out.
Not according to my screen. Okay, well, I'm clearing all
a
turns.
bit- Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Alright, it is in fact Fidelity at first. There's broken glass at your feet. I hope you have shoes. Or hooves.
I have both. Well, I currently have shoes, and I'm going to jump out of them as I manifest.
Nice. I hope you do a flip.
I'm going to do a flip over Vincetta. Just like one of those kung fu movie flips where the person does like a reverse cartwheel. And I'm just going to kind of put a hand on her head to steady myself as I go by.
Quit showing off your cunty horse.
Don't tell me what to do. Medium for an extra move. 2, 3. And where is the idol?
That, I'm gonna say, is this thing right over here. That is probably a fax machine, but it's now an idol.
Yep, gonna step over there. I'm gonna kick the glass out, grab the idol, stow it in my pocket.
Okay, you were able to do all that? That's gonna be a standard action for you, though. So you've taken a move and a standard.
Oh, that's all one? Okay.
Yeah, to grab the thing and shove it in your pocket, I'll just say as a standard. That's fine.
Okay. So I've used one standard, and I used my ability to do a free move.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'll mark off the medium in just a moment. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that within punching range?
Yes, you are one square away from it. However, on the influx, these are things that these can do because they also have high numbers of medium. It's going to flourish at you. So you get in there, and reflexively, its medium just lashes out and slashes you across the face. You take 7.
Oh, I don't get defense. Okay,
No.
cool. That's not.
Go on.
That was a sound of understanding, not a passive aggressive.
Yeah, to make attacks of opportunity not disruptive, they are a thing now called flourish, and you just straight up deal a d10 damage to something that is coming into range. As long as you have medium available as they're coming in, your medium will lash out at them. So you just can't approach quickly without risking damage.
Alrighty. Makes sense, makes sense. Let's see.
There are various techniques and favors you can get that will augment or change your flourish, including allowing you to defend against flourishes. But anybody that has a medium score of 3 or higher innately can flourish. So most notions, all nightmares, and a couple humans.
I am going to buck. It's nightmare bucking season.
Nice.
I'm trying to figure out where I put. There it is. No. Where's my fucking weapon? There it is. Okay. Wait, no, those are strokes. What have I done? Did I forget to put my weapon back on? There it is. I really hit it on there.
I need to actually make the digital character sheets, or the fillable character sheets. That's like another thing on the list now.
Right.
Right, I need to get back to my character sheet studies.
Nice.
Ugh.
I mean, 15's pretty hot. Let's see how this guy dodges.
Thinking about twisting that. I don't know if I.
You get the chance to after you see the dodge result,
Okay.
which it does have high evade. Alright, first one misses. Twist wouldn't really help you there.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. All right. Yeah, I'm not one of the ones that gets a D6 to twist. I get a D6 to brushwork.
Mm-hmm.
I think is it the Toshisan that gets a D6 to twist?
Actually, I think that's the Kishit do that.
Oh, right.
Oh no, I think they get benefits to saturation. Either way, take your second attack if you're taking it.
I can't.
You
I
can't.
bucked.
Yeah, you bucked. Okay.
So for my last action, I will regain 1 medium.
Okay. That is it for you. We have Ambrose.
Okay, give me 1 second. I am going to move here and bite it.
Nice. Again, it's gonna lash at you. It's gonna roll the wrong number. There we go. 6.
6 damage to me.
Yeah.
Okay, that leaves me with 19 hit points.
Yeah, you
I
might
do
want to
not
go to
have a
the other
lot.
side of the room and ranged attack this guy.
Well, I'm too late now, but I'll do that later. And I'm gonna bite, which is 2d10, or is it 1d10?
It's 2d10 plus the accuracy of the weapon.
Okay, so 2d10 plus 4. If I could spell roll right, damn. 2d10 plus 4. Please don't fuck me, dice. And they fucked me.
They did.
Wonderful.
You will not be able to get it on that.
Jesus.
You
All
want to go
right.
for it again?
Yeah. That's a 19 to hit.
You got it.
Hey, that's a d10 damage. For 8 damage, and let me make, yeah. Ta-da! That's my turn. Wait, I have one other action. Nope, I moved, I attacked, and then I traded my brushwork for my attack. Do I have a support action left?
You do. You could trade it for a move action too if you wanted to.
I would do that. I will trade it for a move action. I'll let it try and hit me again, and my move is 15, so I'm just gonna come back here.
Okay. I actually don't think it can flourish on the way out. Let me check really quick.
Okay. Wait, my
Da-da.
move is 5, so I was here.
While you're flying?
I was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not flying. I didn't have chance to change forms.
It is into or out of a 2 square radius as long as they have medium available. Yeah, so it
Okay.
will get a
Oh, yeah.
chance to swing at you.
Go ahead. If I die, I die.
4.
4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. 15 damage. That's fine.
Manifesting doesn't cost an action, does it?
No, manifest you can just do.
Oh, then I'll just manifest and then I'll fly back here.
Yeah.
Alright, that's my turn.
Yeah, creating your weapon and your armor, those are things that cost like medium in actions. It is the creature's turn. It is creating like a kind of mouth form out of a series of different like overlapping tentacles, and being like truly unfortunate. I had hoped to get you later. And it's looking with like these kind of like strange milky eyes toward Ambrose, and just kind of muttering through different like overlapping arms, so close, so close, so close. Um, and almost having conversations with itself of like, I knew they would hear it eventually, knew they should have moved it off, dream too small, dream too small. And almost casually will take a slap at the creature closest to it.
Trying to remember, what is defense again?
2d10 plus your evade.
Evade, derp. Is evade in a stat, or is it just evade?
It just evade should be written down there.
Ugh.
It's going to come at you with powerful tentacles and miss.
Oh yeah.
Choose a large nova, hits one of its turn, roll damage. You dodge past it, and it seems to hiss at you, and will go for another attack with the same. Oh, another 13.
Another 14.
Narrowly, you sneak by. Agitation seems to fluster through it as more of these tentacles will kind of come out. Duo. Dynamic duo.
The dynamic duo is dynamically manifesting as they both move towards the thing. Let's start with setup 6. 6. So, okay, yeah, another move action to get close enough.
Okay. Take 9.
And then, if I have to. I'd really much rather not.
Well, then you should have played a dog.
Ah,
I'm gonna hold up a marker so I can delete that from the recording. Okay, there we go.
Coward.
and do the attack thing. I'm gonna use the bite since that has a higher accuracy.
Yeah, it does seem to be quite dodgy.
Two. Was accuracy and body excellent, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking that I got it. Oh, wait, that was just 1d6.
And I am actually fully forgetting a little mechanism here. So go ahead and take your attack.
That is 1824.
Nice, you hit it actually.
Hooray!
Very good, very good.
My the damage thing is where is it? Where is it? 4. Takes 4 damage.
Okay.
What were you forgetting?
If you spite is still a thing. So if you make your first attack roll and the enemy evades, your second attack gets to reroll 1 die against them automatically.
Okay.
Yeah, you hit him with the first one, but everybody else should have gotten a reroll. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it an extra token, 10 damage or so.
Except me.
But oh, was it only Ambrose? Yeah. All right. So maybe
Yeah.
extra token, 5 damage or so.
I was not able to make a second attack because I used buck.
Right. Okay. Go ahead and swing again.
I will. No, I whiffed.
Okay.
Unless it rolls really bad.
It did not. Evelyn. Oh, yeah,
wait.
you got more.
Wait,
Go for it. Yeah.
I've got more.
You have a whole other person. I forgot.
Gonna do an awesome stunt across the table. And what we have to manifest, we would have to manifest our weapons to do ranged attacks, right?
Yeah, which is not an action, but does use a medium up to do.
Yeah. But you said we don't have access to our instruments here, so we couldn't manifest our weapons, right?
Oh, you're quite right. That's right. You are
So
stuck
that means
in
I
close
couldn't
range.
use my natural sting.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Fuck. Alright.
I mean, you can use it in close range.
Also could unless you say we are young enough here to be small lions.
Well, you can do that anyway if you well, I guess not if you're manifested. Yeah, you would have to be large.
Yeah, you have to do that. I can't change the size of my weapons. That's game master privilege.
Get bigged.
Yay! I should still be able to get there. And probably take damage again?
Yeah. Y'all gotta start rolling as good as me. Like it makes it easier if you roll good.
I now I know what I did wrong.
Yeah.
Numph.
Nice. See, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
You roll good, and like things get easier.
Yeah. Really working. It's really working. Nice.
That is a hit. A most palpable hit.
Right.
What did we just talk about, Tygon?
I forgot already. I'm sorry, I got so excited from that hit. Oh, 4 damage.
They really are twins. Like if you scroll up, that's exactly Vince's
Yeah.
hit.
Evelyn.
Wait, I got one more attack.
God damn it.
I'm actually trying with a scratch this time. Then I got to roll 2 dice for damage.
Well, I mean, you're rolling good hits. Oh, I'm so
Ah.
sorry.
Ah.
You can twist.
Do you hit if you meet?
I believe you do. Let me look. Oh, actually, I think that goes to the defender.
That would make sense. That's generally how it works.
Attack actions. Here we go. Yeah. It goes to the defender.
Okay, well then, never mind. Okay, now I'm done.
Okay. Evelyn, I promise this time.
Okay. So, first thing I'm going to do is manifest, of course. Then, I'm going to take aim at him.
Okay,
And then I'm going to use my feather darts.
go for it.
26.
Emily,
Yeah.
you need to.
God damn. I need to stop rolling so high. Do you want to
I'm gonna
twist?
twist that. Yes.
I need you to pretend that you're taking off your shirt in front of an air conditioner
Why?
and cool your tits.
Okay, I'll make another attack, I guess. I get 3 or 4 actions a turn, I forget.
You get you can only make one more attack. So you get like 1 attack, 1 move, 1 brushwork, and 1 support, and you can trade the brushwork for another attack, and you can trade the support for another move.
Only a 17. God damn it.
You can try twisting that one.
Sure. Let's do one more time.
Oh,
Hit.
that did it.
Actually, no. Before I do that, I had a spite. I forgot. So before I
That's right. You did miss the other one. Yeah. So go ahead and re-roll that 3 there.
Yep.
Oh wait, I was looking at the wrong attack.
There you go. All
So
right,
that-
you got
yeah.
it. Either way.
Yep.
So yeah, it hit.
Okay. Okay.
Make sure you're checking your recent damage on that, because Feather Dart did get stronger.
Oh. Okay, shit.
I'm right here. It's no escape score in D6s.
Okay.
Which I think for you is what, 2?
Yes. 2d6.
Okay.
Should be.
And then are we still doing the thing where it's damage can't be lower than my personal damage bonus, or are we adding it on?
It can't be lower.
That's my personal.
This one.
And I guess for my move, I'll move back here, and that's my turn. God damn it.
Fidelity.
A mouthful of.
A mouthful of what?
Now I have a esophagus, or like the opening to my windpipe full of hot sauce.
Excellent.
Throat?
Throat? Mouth?
The whole shebang, the whole general area.
Mhm.
Attack! Bloop.
Stomach tube way.
You want to twist?
I do.
Oh, you got it. Nice. Is that 16 damage?
Yes, it is. D12 and D4 damage.
Okie dokie. Do you have a second, or was that a buck?
That was a standard.
Okay. I don't know what that 14 is going to get through. Let's see if I roll bad. I did not. Well, I didn't roll great. But you can't get there.
Yeah, I can't twist out, so.
Any other actions?
Brace.
Okay. Ambrose.
My turn?
Yeah.
Alright, so I have to move closer, so I'm gonna take a move action. I'll fly here. I don't care. He can attack me. It's fine.
They met online.
3 damage.
Yay!
And they made their first
I have
video
12 hit
together.
points left before I die. Alright, and then I'm going to bite again
In 2009.
for 17. Or to hit 17.
Just a reminder that take aim is an action that you can do if people feel like they're not able to catch this thing.
Okay.
You're almost there. You want to go for that
Yep, I will.
elusive 4?
Yep, I will trade my brushwork and use spite in case I roll bad.
Were you trying to twist that last roll, though?
Oh, no, I didn't realize I could.
Yeah, you twist that attack. You should. As your character, you should be twisting every attack.
Oh, you're right, I get them back.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes it a tie.
It's a tie. Yeah,
But I
not
think
quite
it's a
there.
big win.
But you do get spite, so you'll get a
Okay.
reroll on that next attack. Let's see if you hit. You want to reroll the 6?
Yeah, we'll reroll that. Yep.
No good.
Oh, wait, that was supposed to be a 10. I rolled the d6.
Oh, whoops.
Oh,
Nice!
Okay,
Hey!
that's much better. That is a 19 and 4, 23. I still miss, but I'll spend another medium to twist because I get it back. Hooray!
You
I
got
need
it.
it.
Cause harm.
Okay, I can.
Oh my god. Roll 20. Yo!
My personal damage bonus is 2, so I do 2 damage to this thing. And then I will use my defense action to regain a d4 medium.
I can't
Or
even.
my support action.
The damage rolls are so abysmal.
I get 2 medium back. That's my turn.
It is here now. And sees all the creatures around it, and with a almost sigh of exasperation, will fling its tentacles out in a large nova, which will hit. What is the distance on that? Oop, I'm in the wrong thing. There we go. I know it's going to hit everybody adjacent. I just don't know if it's going to hit Evelyn. It won't hit Evelyn. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 squares out.
Yay.
But everybody adjacent will get slapped by this. Hits one. If it hits once in a turn, additional attacks that turn reroll damage. Simplify grapple attacks. Okay. So everybody defend against this attack.
Okay, it's a d10, 2d10 plus evade.
Yep.
Okay.
Modest 3. Can do it. I did
I
it.
shall twist.
Oh, wait, I need to do it twice. I only did it once.
Okay. Damage coming in.
We're rolling against a 20, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Ty kind of looks like you didn't defend either time.
Oh! I As I slipped into a different thing, I thought it was an 18.
Eh.
Then I would like to try and twist for my first roll.
Go for it.
Ugh. Yes.
These tentacles lash out, viciously causing 17 damage to all adjacent.
I'm downed.
Bye,
I'm
Ambrose.
out.
Oh
But
no!
I don't take. The good news is I don't take a wound. I just come back and let me see here. Oh, that's not good.
I think
I'm
that.
a mile away.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Ambrose, you will suddenly find yourself regaining conscious in the McDonald's. Actually, you recognize it.
I'm gonna scare this guy. Look at him. That's just a dad.
Crap.
Who left him out in the
He'll wake up.
Rip him up.
He'll wake up and be like, "Oh no, my friends! I have to help them," and he'll start making his way back to the school at a speed of 15.
You you notice actually, as soon as you kind of like get conscience, adjacent to the McDonald's, that it is just kind of surrounded by police.
Oh no.
Can I fly up to someone and ask what happened?
Well, I mean, you would be.
I mean, I will walk up to someone and ask what happened, but
Yeah, you are able to walk up to the nearest officer. He'll stop and say, "There's been a horrible accident. You can't come in here, little man. This is you don't want to be around this." He looks queasy.
no, I have to. I had friends here earlier today.
Oh, do you know where your friends are now?
No. They were supposed to go to the McDonald's and then come back.
Can you describe them?
I will describe Kevin, and then I will describe Jean-Luc in much clearer detail.
He will get more pale, and be like, the first one you described may, and he seems to be like not sure how to approach this. You may have to wait for to be contacted by their family. I don't know that I can give away details. But
I'm gonna point and I'm gonna be like, "Look over there real quick. Oh my god, it's so scary."
He'll glance over.
I'm gonna turn into a bee and fly in through a door.
Remember that you could teleport too.
Oh yeah.
You do have that like flitter step thing.
Or is that a Tiefin? I thought that was a.
No, that's you.
Okay.
You can do that through your movement.
Oh, that's right. Well, I will teleport in then.
You
He's not
you dip
looking.
inside.
I don't want him to be looking, so I don't want to make him even more queasy.
He doesn't notice when you vanish. But you zip inside, teleporting inside. There are additional officers inside, and a whole lot of police tape cordoned off the hallway where the bathroom was.
Oh no.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna fly down that hallway
You
with zero hesitation.
fly down that hallway. Somebody bats at the air trying to hit a bee. You get inside. That bathroom is just covered in blood.
Oh,
There are body parts abounding.
Again, last night I checked, and there are
no.
Is Jean-Luc there?
The clothing that you can recognize and the body that you can recognize is Kevin.
with the most is William Pilkington, Marine,
Fuck.
or George Chambers. You know, my friend.
But there's no
Chambers.
sign of any
And then
parts
I
of
saw
Jean-Luc.
You found Jean-Luc.
We scoured.
Sing a song.
Jean-Luc was in the painting. Jean-Luc was in the picture rather.
Oh my.
So he's the nightmare?
He wasn't.
You just saw him come out and turn from a boy into a nightmare. You were just fighting him.
I was hoping that was an illusion the creature was putting on, since we had heard the cries before.
The cries you heard were Jean-Luc inside the picture.
God. Oh no, so he's
The,
gone.
the Jean-Luc that you
No.
saw inside the picture when the picture was shattered vanished. The Jean-Luc that
John? Sorry, go on.
I'm gonna try to clarify this a little bit because I may have like narrated it poorly. There was a picture that had Jean-Luc trapped inside of a picture frame. The Jean-Luc that was in there was tattered and beaten and damaged and looked to be wearing, old beat up clothes, somewhat similar to what you had seen the last time that you had seen him in Gallerie. That image vanished when the picture was destroyed. The Jean-Luc that walked through the door was the Jean-Luc you've been talking to for the past 4 days, who unraveled into a nightmare. Kevin, who went off with that Jean-Luc several hours ago, is now strewn into various pieces on this floor.
Again, I think it's the same
Oh
reason that
no.
James
Near as you can
Okay.
tell, the
So
Jean-Luc
he's
that you've known for the past few days has been the nightmare all along.
Yes, it
Oh
was
God.
never
Okay,
John.
thank you.
Sorry.
James can't date.
That's what I gathered.
Uh-huh.
I just want to make sure that we're all on the
Well,
same
I'm
page.
sorry,
for it.
I'm
yeah,
dumb.
yeah. No worries.
No,
Um,
I was actually thinking the same thing that John did.
No, I love
Yeah.
that.
So near as anybody can tell, Jean-Luc, the correct one, has not been in this space ever. He's been trapped inside this picture for who knows how long.
Oh wow. Okay.
The thing that you've been interacting with over the past few days, or presumably past few years, according to this timeline, has been the nightmare.
Graham was dead, right?
Mhm.
Okay, thank you. That does clarify it for me.
Cool. And it just attacked and is going to attack again.
It was literally just James and Dundee.
Everybody defend against this.
on that ship. They had no other lieutenants.
Except me, I'm not there.
Because at least on Terror, it's Edward and John.
Including or excluding me?
Not you. It can't reach out to you.
Oh, shut
James done
Wow.
the show.
Wow.
Question.
They
Wow.
are twins.
Twinsies.
Well, and Stanley's here.
My question is, if I have enough medicine, can I revive? I also have craftsmanship if he is in fact a mannequin.
You're not entirely certain how people work, but you're pretty sure you have solved the question of what happens when they die.
Okay.
It seems
Just
to be
curious.
different than what happens when you die. Fox, go ahead and roll defense against 21.
1 second. Nah.
Alright, damage is 12.
Oh, wait.
Cannot take such a hit again.
Hold on. What is the bonus from... I get an extra D10, don't I, because I braced?
Oh, it is... Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yes. That seems to be good. So do not take the 12. It is now the twins' turn. If you
Okay.
all are hoping to hang in this fight, my recommendation is to give up your movement for supports and spend 2 supports bracing and aiming and just attack once. Because it's going to beat you on attrition.
I was gonna say we need to run.
There's also that option. It definitely
Oh,
seems to be very robust and very dangerous.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously, I don't know how damaged it is, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. I can't withstand another round. If it attacks again, I will go down. I am certain of that.
So you can see that it's taken a couple scratches across the face, but it does not appear to be perturbed. It is if anything annoyed that its meal has gotten away. It's been cultivating Ambrose for several days now, and the opportunity to consume him has left.
Okay.
Okay, so we know what happened to Amanda.
Yeah.
I actually don't think that you do, but that's okay.
Fair enough.
Remember, there's another nightmare in here.
There are two. One of them's actually kind of friendly, in a weird sort of way.
I don't think my.
If y'all are looking for backup, you might try that option. I don't know if it'll work.
I was just thinking that.
It may not be that friendly, but
It's okay. I can affect the way I'm perceived, so I might be able to sweet talk him.
I don't think my brushstrokes are of any use here. So, I just will attack it.
Oh, are you gonna try to hang or try to flee? I guess this doesn't. Yeah, this doesn't change your
Yeah.
move action.
Yeah,
So.
I might just as well attack and then flee.
Yeah.
So.
Probably aim.
Then I can't flee that well.
Yeah, you'd have to give up the giving up the
Oh,
support
right,
for the
right,
extra
right.
move. Yeah.
Let's start with Vincent.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a good roll.
Well,
Okay.
Matches
second
you move
attack.
for move. You got to reroll on this attack. Not that you need it. That's pretty good. You got it.
Okay. My damage here.
Please don't roll a 1.
I literally cannot. I mean, I could roll 2 once.
Okay.
And then, yeah, probably just announcing, you know, like something. We can't stay here. We gotta flee. He will move away. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm guessing I'm
able.
gonna take damage again.
Mhm.
And second move, jump through the window.
Crash! Window explodes outward as this giant stone lion flees off into the yard nearby. There's screams nearby as kids see this big kind of animated statue that's just leapt out of it.
Well, I'm not sure where to go from here.
you're like, oh no, it's like that scene in the bad TV version of The Shining.
Okay, Vincetta. Basically same thing.
Sorry, that's the wrong button. Ignore that. Oh, nice.
Oh, hey, I hit.
Oh, it's also good.
Whoa!
See?
Damage.
Yeah, when the dice go good. Go again. Decent.
Yep.
Oh shit! Vincetta
Hey.
not tolerating this bullshit. Going in with both claws. Tired of this nonsense. A little tired on the second roll there, but you know. Decides to leave her mark on the way out.
Yep.
You can see it flinch.
Damn Damn it! Now I want to stay.
Well, so remember, damage values aren't hidden in this game, or any of the ones that I make. Like, you flinched, but it has 320 hit points left.
Oh.
Okay.
Never mind.
Only takes one on the way out.
I've got this. No, I don't. No, I
No,
don't.
I don't. Hold up.
FYI, I'm down to 15 hit points. Started with 95.
Evelyn.
Okay. First thing, I'm gonna focus, and then I will make my feather dart attack.
When you say focus, do you mean aim?
Aim, yes.
All right. Toss another D10 into that.
Yep. Sorry,
Oh no!
16 total.
Oops, sorry. Let me also roll correctly. 20.
I'll make another attack with spite.
Okay. Let's see if yeah, give a 5 reroll. See if that helps.
Nope.
No good. Okay.
Then I'll turn around, smash this window, and fly away.
Okay.
As children scream at the big black bird.
Children do,
All right.
in fact, scream at the big black bird. One of them probably has an awakening. This is
Yes.
just kind of how it works.
I was gonna say, one of them just goes nice.
Nice. You do find yourself fleeing toward the direction of the choir building. That's just the way you came out of it.
Just keep flying.
I'm gonna. Can I chatter?
Yeah.
And it's gonna yell like, "Tell the choir dude we found the trespasser."
On it, and I'll fly that way.
All right, you book off in that direction. Fidelity. You are now staring down this thing that has you significantly on size and is looking as annoyed as a giant inky black octopus creature can.
I'm gonna do as much damage on the way out as I possibly can.
Okay.
I'm gonna aim.
Mhm.
I'm gonna buck. I'm gonna roll this and throw an extra D10 on there. So far we're 20.
Good, good.
24.
Got it.
Okay, so let me review Buck real quick. Kick damage twice and PDB twice. So I can't go lower than a 4, I think.
Okay.
Yes, can't go lower than 8 now. And I get to re-roll my damage a second time. God, son of a... There we go.
You'll need to check your PDBs. They sound low.
No, 4. Nice.
14 plus 7, 21.
Y'all have dealt collectively 100 hit points to this thing. 100 wounds done. It is very robust, but don't feel too distraught over a lack of harm. You have certainly heard it. The cuts and scratches and damage has layered on there a little bit. It doesn't seem at all weighed down at this point, but it's not like you're glancing harmlessly off the thing.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna kind of like whip around and then just like double hoof right in its big stupid tentacle face.
Okay.
Like hands on the hands on the floor, like double body drop kick into his eye, and then I'm going to flip him off and take off running.
The tentacle face contorted into a version of Jean-Luc right before you hit. It was just there for a second, like it was reacting. Then they got slapped.
It's like, nice try, that shit don't work on me.
It will flourish at you on the way out. 5.
And I'll spend a medium to keep going to catch up with the others.
Okay. All of you have booked out of the room. Ambrose, you have kind of discovered this tragic scene. What are you up to?
I'm gonna have to go and try and find my party and tell them that Kevin is exploded.
Oh no. You book it at maximum bee speed, as fast as a bee can be, making a beeline toward the school. That's probably gonna take a little bit. I'm gonna say roughly in the like 8-minute range.
That's the
Yeah.
It's roughly 8 minutes as the hoe flies.
Yeah, roughly 8 minutes as the bee buzz, and heading off in that direction. The rest of y'all have scattered the local crowd who is screaming. Several people are staring. There are some notions here that just look taken aback by the fact that you're kind of manifested in this particular space. And then as this thing will take its turn and begin to kind of come out in this direction, they see it and kind of scatter. Like
yeah, I was going to say.
the notions just sort of like book to all sides. The kids, however, don't really seem to react. It's still sort of invisible to them. Whatever system is in place to hide the medium users from this space seem to notice you, but don't seem to notice it.
I'll take him outside. I'll take it from here.
It's like the notions give us this like look, this aghast look, and I'm like, yeah, shit's bad.
I'm gonna have you all continue your bookery as it's kind of making its way over, because it's kind of deciding how hard it's pursuing too. So where is everybody trying to flee to?
I'll follow the advice and fly to the choir building.
Okay.
We should probably head there too.
Well, oh, I'm sorry.
All of you head off in that relative direction.
Okay.
Oh, unless you're not. Are you going somewhere else?
I mean, I had no other plan. It's just more, please somebody tell the Vinces.
I'm gonna be just like, this way.
Okay.
Run, you pussies.
They match each other's.
Get it because you're cats.
John, mute, please.
Sorry.
Mute or tell those weebs to talk about
No, I think the meeting will be fine.
Naruto a little quiet.
They're fine. We just gotta push to talk. Yeah, you.
I just want to call them weebs and make fun of them for liking Naruto.
I mean, yeah, I guess that means something coming from a nerd. I don't know. Y'all can take off in that direction. You skitter inward, flapping harshly into the choir building, presumably panting and aghast. It is just the director in there. He's up at the podium. He will turn his eye toward you, and then there is this long, tired, kind of exasperated look as he kind of puts things together of what's happening here, and will actually sort of turn around and look at you and say, I sense some distress.
We found the interloper.
He kind of rolls his eyes and says, at least it was on a reset day.
Oh, everything was gonna reset today?
He nods as he's kind of shuffling through and says, "Last concert is tonight," and kind of points toward the chair over there and says, "I'm glad that you've attended for it."
Uh, what do we do about the thing? The nightmare?
He shrugs. It depends on how it decides to behave. If it wants to interrupt my concert, we'll have words.
Good enough.
Okay. I guess I'll go sit in my chair.
You sit in your
Gripping-
chair.
with gripping it with white knuckles.
Over there, I assume about this point, the other three will arrive, skittering through the door, and are immediately met with this kind of tisk. I will ask that you not run in the concert hall.
I just kind of screech to a halt.
Your hose literally leaving grooves in the floor.
Sorry. Oh.
There's an almost amused kind of like look that's coming out the front there and says, "You all look a little worse for the wear."
Yeah.
The thing is really nasty.
He nods and says, "Yes, it's gotten several people at this point."
Why don't you do anything about it?
He looks generally perplexed and say, "Why would I bother? The school exists, the concert hall exists, my shows exist."
Okay.
It's like that's pretty honestly pretty that makes sense to me.
At least they do until the end of the day.
What happens at the end of the day?
Well, Amanda will throw herself into traffic and the dream will restart.
This is her dream.
He nods a little bit and says, "Congratulations, you've caught on."
Oh, and it's because I took the part from her.
No, it's because this dude maneuvered her into being crushed.
Yeah, he chuckles a little bit and says, "Whatever you believe." Amanda, so far as I'm aware, has been a aspiring concert producer, aspiring singer for most of her life, and is having anxiety dreams about whether or not she's actually going to make the team in order to graduate. This
That's
is
the
that dream.
story. That's the. I will turn and I will open a window and fly out and begin heading towards Amanda's.
And it's like, hey, yo, get back here.
There is a rather like are you just gonna like quickly do that, or do you want an opportunity for responses here?
Responses is fine.
Okay. He's going to clear his throat and say, "Evelyn, the dream is the dream. Interrupt the dream and the songs end. The concert ends, and I will be extremely displeased. You're having enough trouble with one nightmare. Do you really want two?"
I'll kind of lean into my friends. What if this is what the patron wants to do?
It's like, we'll get it on the next one then.
I don't.
We can't afford to tangle with these things.
If this is what Lace wants us to do, then Lace can suck it because we cannot do this. It's like
Well,
you said,
then-
we couldn't take one nightmare. There's no way we can take two.
There's a kind of blink that comes from the thing at the dais, and he says, "Lace, is that how you got here?"
Yes.
He chuckles and says, "It's probably looking for its idol."
Oh. Well, we have that.
Do you?
God damn it.
I'm very tired. I'm sorry.
And he
That was in
says,
character.
and he waves his head and says, I know where it is. I've known where it is. Lace and I have no interactions. The dream will not cease to exist if you remove the idol. Do it if you wish. I'm pretty sure that's all it's looking for.
Fidelity visibly deflates in relief.
Uh, it says, you also probably know how to leave. It's the same way that that thing came in. But I don't know if it's going to let you leave without outmaneuvering it. As long as my existence here continues, I have no particular need to stop you. But if you interrupt the dream cycle, I lose my kingdom, and you lose my you lose my ambivalence.
All right.
I was like, can you just do the concert? Amanda's just gonna wake up tomorrow like a normal human being. It'll be fine.
All right, I'll do the concert.
Glad to hear it. The door will suddenly slam open as the tentacled creature comes through it, squirming on kind of like all sides as this big kind of writhing mass. And there will be a tisk coming from the band director and says, "You're early. Find a seat." And we'll hold it there.
Okay. Oh, that poor girl, though. Jesus, that sucks.
That poor Kevin, though.
Yep.
Well, as soon as the dream resets, he'll be fine.
Yep. He probably won't even remember any of this.
Yes.
Thank you.
To be cursed with a life where you have a constant recycling of things that you can almost kind of remember, but not quite. I'm sure it'll be great.
Maybe we'll come back for him then.
He won't know who we are.
That's true. All right. Thank you so much for Game Emmy. I'm sorry I didn't.
Just thank you, Emmy.
Yay.
Sorry if I talked over you. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
Did everybody make sense of stuff, or is there any loose ends that are?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
No, that was a fake John Luke the whole time. It was the nightmare. All right. Thank you so much for the game, Emmy. I'm gonna hop off here.
I must go
Good night, everybody. Thank you so much.
collect
it
my
was all-
progeny.
It was all pretty clear, I think. Was one thing that I found regarding Honchi and initiative, but I put it in the error document.
Okay. Any commentary on fighting? I will note that you're fighting way outside your weight class, so it's going to feel a little weird right now.
Yeah, there's no problem. No, it felt good. Right now the flourish feels a bit but I'm pretty sure that's just because we have only been on the receiving end of it.
There is that factor.
Yeah. So just probably wouldn't put too much stock in that feeling. Considering how often I have seen the question come up, like, oh, is there some sort of attack of opportunity? Because people are so used at that, so used to that. Flourish is probably a good thing.
I might fool around with it a little bit. One version of it was that if it you roll the d10, and if it rolls over their stagnant evade, then it does damage. Like a set amount of damage or something. The whole thing that I want to do with it is I want it keyed to medium because I just think that's fun. It gives an extra like reflexive thing done to it, and I don't want any degree of complexity to it. Like I don't want it to slow things down. One roll, no additional addition. So it's just a matter of figuring out the best way to make that feel good. And if people don't like taking automatic damage, then maybe I key it against like the stagnant evade score. but
That
I'll
that
fuss around with
that
it.
could work. Yeah, that could work. Yeah, it's the just automatic damage feels a bit. It's like I said, it only hit us. We didn't hit anything with it. If we had hit something with it, it would probably feel very different.
Mm. You might take a look at some of the new changes to the favor options. A few of them affect it in ways that are kind of interesting.
Oh,
Some
okay.
of the powers do too. Like it just got integrated into stuff. What were you gonna say?
If it causes a lot of people a big deal, you might try testing reducing it to a D6 automatic.
I'm a little worried about so that's one of the things we need to find out here is just how quickly we're dealing damage with the damage bonus not being added. Which like all of you working together layered 100 damage with bad rolls relatively quickly, but that's all of you working together. And also I wasn't playing this monster using the single enemy rules, because it just would have gutted people if it was going every 2 turns. So that's definitely a thing. But again, we're punching outside our weight class because this is supposed to be a giant monster thing. But yeah, one of the current thing on the potential chopping block is wound count, just because like we pulled the bonus damage out of stuff, so like we're just not dealing as much damage per turn.
It's it I was talking about the with the different styles of damage bonus. One of them just makes higher numbers, and I figure either way the game's going to be balanced for it, so they'll come out essentially the same.
Yeah, it's just finding out how long it takes in its current form. So if the damage isn't going to be added, then I'm probably going to go back to all these monsters and cut their wounds by like 25%, which would make this like a 300 wound monster, at which point you have done a third of its wounds in the time that it's managed to more or less put you all in mortal danger, which I kind of like considering how far outside your weight class you're currently hitting.
Except me.
Okay.
Yeah, how much did you have left still?
I have 41 out of 65.
Yeah. Yeah, so actually the Hanchi kind of run bigger risks when they're both in there. Having one hang back might actually work better for you tactically.
And if we had ranged weapons, I definitely would have.
Yeah.
Also, I did not I did not know that it had an AOE attack.
I mean that's the thing we discover when we fight giant monsters, yeah.
It's
I was a bit afraid it might, but I thought maybe it doesn't. I'm gonna risk it. Was a bad decision.
Well, that's I mean, as we were in a very particular what's the word I'm looking for here, tactical situation. We were not only punching out of our weight class, we were punching out of our weight class with a bunch of like we were fighting with a hand tied behind our back and punching out of our weight class. Because we don't have our weapons.
You're also in a tiny room. Like, a lot of things are stacked against you right now, which was this creature's intent. It doesn't want a competition. It wants to pick things off and consume them. But we now have other potential battles that can take place, and I'm curious how this next episode will go. Also, Haley, if you're still out there, I suspect we will be out of the stream by the end of the next session. There's not a whole lot left.
Yep, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, I was trying not to metagame because I'm like, y'all gotta let the dream reset or Kevin's gonna stay chicken nuggets and you're never gonna tie that storyline up. Poor boy. The boy, the lad, the creature.
Well, if the dream resets, he'll at least be better off than spread evenly across the landscape like he is now.
He will be more boy and less soup like homogenate.
It's true.
Which is we all want to. Not the soup like. Please, not the homogenate, not the paste.
Hey, John.
What?
I love you.
I love you too. I'll talk to y'all later.
I was just joking, and I
Yeah.
was just joking about the